Did I ever tell you? I'm pretty sure I told you about Jake's, how Jake handled Ayn Rand books when we were in high school.
No, you didn't actually.
Alright, I don't think he minds this being, like, talked about, but, like...
Okay.
So when so you know the Barnes & Noble at Gateway?
Yeah.
Okay. So, let's see, I don't know if the layout's still the same, but at the north, east area of that Barnes & Noble, it was pretty much like the area that was rarely visited. Like, you barely see anybody going over there. And they had these boxes. And I don't remember what these boxes were for. I don't know if it was for, like storage for people that could buy, that people could buy, or something to do with stationery or something. The bottom line is there were just empty boxes on these shelves, and there was some sort of product. I don't remember what it was for. Jake went into that Barnes & Noble and he put Ayn Rand books just in these boxes, and they were there for such a long time. Every time we'd go to that Barnes & Noble, one of us would walk over and just kind of like move the box a little bit, and it's like, yep, they're still in there. Oh my god.
I just mistook their the novels for what they were actually trying to say. I literally thought that she was like all against the self and what have you, and that it was supposed to be like a satire piece. Is what I guess I thought. Is what I expected.
Okay.
Is what I read it as.
I see. And it turns out, nope.
No, it turns out she really believed in that stuff. It's weird.
I don't know, it's just... You know, it's like you don't see a problem, you don't see how this could cause an issue. No, alright.
Well, it's just like... like, going back to, like, the Fountainhead bit, like... She illustrates, like, this one rich weirdo as... Like, I found him to be, like, just this pompous asshole. Like, I think that she was putting him as sort of, like, an eccentric billionaire. But in the end, it's just, like, I didn't really care for him, because he's just like, well, if I do this for you, then you have to marry me. And then the character's like, okay, deal. And then it's like, nah, I ain't fucking you, but you're my wife now. This is all for show. And it's just like, well, okay then. It's a long fucking book, dude. Like,
I remember seeing one of her books and it was like, holy shit, why is this long?
Right?
Apparently, there was a movie for Atlas Shrugged.
There were 2 movies.
Right, there was 2 more. I remember when the trailer...
Oh, excuse me, that was 3.
There were 3!
Well, one was like way back. I think it was like in the late 80s. And then the new one came out.
Well, I think the new one
was... Part 1 and Part 2.
Yeah, Part 1 and Part 2. I remember being in a movie theater with Jake and Chance.
Can't believe you actually went to see it.
No, we didn't go see the movie. We saw a movie that had a trailer for that. And we look over, like, I think Jake was either sitting in between us or he was sitting at the far end. We just look at him and he has this sour face. It was so fucking funny. I don't know if, like, his opinion of Ayn Rand is, like, let up. But it was... For the time being, it was so fucking funny.
It's got a meta score of 9.
Like,
there's a Part 3!
Oh my god, that's fucking rad. But he was like in his chair, just arms folded, sunk in his chair, just grumpy.
Like, I remember seeing one commercial for it, and then I remember seeing like 2 posters.
Oh yeah?
And I just asked myself, who is this for?
Yeah.
Because the posters and the trailer make it look like it to me, the visuals of it and the aesthetics, the way it was ended, looks like it reminded me of Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe. The way that was shot, the way that It was edited the way that the posters looked. And then I'm just like, I remember Atlas Shrugged. It was nothing like Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. What the fuck? Like, you know this is just a bunch of capitalist bullshit. Why are you shooting it like this? And like the commercial that I saw gave us no pretense.
Oh really?
For what the actual like
plotline was?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
You just like saw a train go by.
Uh-huh.
And there was a big text that said, "Who is John Galt?" That's the number one quote from it. Don't give me that look.
I don't know what that means.
Who is John Galt was essentially, it was sort of a play on, if I remember correctly. Now I could be very wrong about this. Could be. But from what I recall, it said, who is John Galt is a term for frivolousness. It was just like, who is John Galt was a catchphrase that essentially denotates like, how are we going to do this? Or who's going to pay for what? And it's just like, well, who is John Galt? And it's from my recollection, it was supposed to be like a throwaway line, essentially denotating that in the end everybody pays for something. In the end, nothing is free.
Interesting.
And it was supposed to be a shot. It was supposed to be a big shit on socialist ideology.
Oh, okay.
And
you know, free education is...
It's beyond us.
Beyond us.
Even though it's literally happening in San Francisco, we can't do it. We can't do that. It's pie in the sky.
Pie in the sky.
It's pie in the fucking sky.
It's pie in the horse.
Pie in the horse.
It's pie in the horse.
Why? What,
you know what I'm referencing, right?
No!
It's Snoop Dogg on Family Feud.
Oh.
Pie in the what?
Pie in the what?
Pie in the horse. Oh my god. So fucking great. Oh man.
Oh, but enough about Ayn Rand.
Fucking Christ, how much time do we spend talking about Ayn Rand?
I'd say enough for an episode.
Oh Christ.
But I do find that like I feel like you should continue. You should pick up BioShock, like, and finish it.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, okay. What's the jumping off here, Silas?
Well, the reason why I say that is because we were talking about Ayn Rand earlier,
right.
And like, BioShock was initially like Ken Levine defines it as sort of. Like, he defines Rapture as Ayn Rand's paradise.
Oh, okay.
He said that a large portion of BioShock was inspired by Atlas Shrugs.
Okay.
Which is why there's the design of, like, the great chain that...
Right, okay. That's cool.
And so, and, you know, and that's why I took that... Because I played BioShock before I read Atlas Shrugged, that's why I took it as one big parody, because I thought it was a spin on Ayn Rand.
So you were just
satire.
So you were just completely unaware for a while of just like,
nope.
You got the message wrong. That's fucking great.
And here's the fun thing.
You have to play BioShock.
Well, yeah, my favorite game. But
still your favorite game.
Yes.
Interesting. All right.
Yes, without
very
question.
cool. Very cool.
But you know what the best part is? Sometimes, like, more often than not, I would read it on the bus on the way home or on the tracks, and I would talk to people who were clearly, like, conservative and what have you, and, like, who were talking, like, they said, yeah, I see you're reading Fountainhead and what have you, and I would just have conversations with them, and we'd agree on so much, even though I didn't think. Even though I wasn't conservative, even though I was getting the complete opposite reaction, we were all agreeing on the same shit.
That's interesting.
Because they're like clear fans of Ayn Rand's work. So I feel like it also gave me some perspective that makes me think that that makes me understand that even though some conservative capitalists are fucking assholes. Like, they still think that they're doing what effective extreme leftists are trying to do. And that it was just the way that they grew up that defined them as more conservative.
I see.
At least that's what I got from talking to all those people.
Okay.
Because they would be like, oh yeah, I love that book, and I'd be like, oh yeah, I love the things about the politics, and it was like, yeah, what do you think about it? I thought it was really good.
Okay. Interesting.
And once again, I had the opposite idea of what the book was trying to teach me. But
Right. God damn.
it was really, really fun. It was happier days when I thought it was satire. Is what I'm trying to say here. And then I realized, oh, she's just a big dumb. Because I give Ayn Rand shit, but in all honesty, I liked We the Living, which was her pseudo-autobiography with fictional elements.
Yeah. It
did feel you could get a real sense of a Stalinist Russia. And you could. It was the first time where I learned about the Mensheviks, which was the counter movement to the Bolsheviks.
Okay.
And how the Mensheviks were more rational than the Bolsheviks, but at the same time, I feel like she doesn't give the Bolsheviks like credit through, at least as far as Lenin goes. Yeah,
bye, Balbaroy.
Balbaroy's gone. Balbaroy left the building because he sucks. Even though that was a critical attack.
Holy shit!
But like, I felt like it was good. I felt like We the Living was good as far as like because it of course had a romance in it. I feel like it was good as far as setting up like visual narrative.
Okay.
Like you could see like you could feel the sort of Stalinist cult of personality. I feel even today I'm looking back and I'm just like I can actually visualize all of like the Stalin posters and the big like banners that would show up celebrating the revolution. And that to me stood out as really cool.
Interesting. Okay.
And even though it was very, like I said, propaganda-y, it still painted a decent image.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
Yeah. Look at that! 26 points damage!
Whoa.
Xylo ain't nothing to fuck with!
Well, was that a critical? Or
that was a critical. But 26 ain't nothing to scarf no matter who.
That is really cool. Now, surround this guy and go for it.
Go for his one eye.
Go for his eyes!
Like, in all honesty, when I was a kid, I thought that it just had the one eye.
Oh, the eye in its hat?
Yeah.
Oh.
And that the red parts underneath were like chubby cheeks.
Well, when I was young and I was looking, I had some issues with visual cues and stuff like that. The one that sticks in my mind the most is the Red Eyes Black Dragon. I wish I had the card on hand to show you, but I couldn't.
Every time visualize it, because it's just it.
No, the mouth would always look weird to me because like I thought the mouth was supposed to go a certain way, and then when I watched the anime, I'm like, why is the mouth going like that? It was weird.
Well,
I imagine it having more of based on the picture, it was like a shorter mouth, but one that kind of had like these wide like pincers on the side.
Okay, I can kind of see where you're coming from.
Yeah, but no, it's a long mouth.
Yeah. Head for the bridge. We need to get across quickly.
Oh, I thought you just like walked past.
No!
I thought you like just walked past the asshole. Like, I don't give a fuck. Dark priest.
More like
priest of the dark.
More like dark yeast infection.
Dark yeast infection.
Oh no!
Look at the chin on this guy.
Oh man, Jay Leno would be jealous. Actually, he does look like Bruce Campbell, come to think of it.
Oh my god.
Doesn't he a bit?
Oh shit. Bye!
Yeah, he got betrayed super hard.
Yeah.
But he's totally not.
I remember watching you go through this fight.
Yeah. And I don't know how to avoid the laser eye. I feel like you just have to deal. You just have to deal as hard as you can.
Hey now, coming in, get your game on,